then I would probably recommend the summon monster.
All right, cool.
Because the
Detect metal.
detecting metal
And I start
requires
walking
you
away.
to be doing stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So he said summon monster. Because of that, I choose detect metal.
Damn. What a savage.
So that is a first level spell.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
I don't know this guy. I think he's a big dumb idiot who gets pleasure from punching bears. Whatever he thinks, I'm going with the opposite.
I mean, he's not a big dumb idiot, he's just a big dumb average intelligence person. Which, Devore is probably an idiot. So
I'm 19 intelligence.
You gotta roll a spellcraft. DC 15 plus 1.
15 plus 1? Cool. 21.
You copy it. You spend most of the day copying it in your book after you build for the day.
Yep. Perfect. I am now a metal detector. Where's a beach?
Not anywhere here. Are you going to try and convince the hunters to go out again?
I'm not going to, because I've learned that these people don't like me, like every other person who is incorrect in the world. So that's up to that. That's up to other people to convince them.
Let's see if Auburn can get them.
Surrock has no intention of not going out. Then that's pretty obvious.
Can you roll your survival, please?
Yep. 23.
Not bad, not bad. And we're just going to see if the others are actually going to be going out, because Auburn's going to ask them to. She's going to make suggestions, work in pairs, don't, run at the first sign of trouble, that type of stuff.
Pog.
Yeah, they listen. So along with Surrock, another 5 hunters are going to go. One of them's going to pair with you, Surrock.
All right, that's fine.
Nobody's coming back with much except one other group. You had 23 though?
Yeah.
You said?
23 on the survival roll, yeah.
So you're getting like 6 provision points for yours. You catch yourself like a relatively small ringhorn goat. So that's enough food for a little bit. And somebody else is able to do some fishing in a nearby pond. So they get let's see, that's 2 provision points. So that's what, 6. You have 8 on total for tonight, plus whatever else you have for the reserves.
If somebody else can pop that on the sheet at the moment, that would be amazing.
I got it.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, King, what are you doing?
You want to bring the map back up?
I could do that. Which map, though?
Nirmath map, I guess.
The big travel map?
The only map I'm aware of. So one assumes I've spent 2 days going back there.
Okay. Give me 2d20 rolls, please.
Eight, 13.
Okay. Yeah, it's really quiet. To be honest with you, like for the past couple of days, it looks like that a lot of the wild animals in this area are migrating out. Maybe it's because of the presence of the hobgoblins. And you have seen a little bit more traffic here and there. A couple of hobgoblins, but a few troglodytes also moving in and out of these squares. You catch them also attacking some other wild creatures, doing their own hunting and things as you go. I asked, do you stop, say hello to any of them? Do you do anything with them? What do you do?
Yeah,
Or you just
why
ignore
not?
them? I don't know which one you're why nodding to.
I said, yeah, why not?
To what?
Do I stop and greet them?
Okay. Okay. Roll diplomacy then.
It's diplomacy just to say hi.
Well, no, you're gonna. Diplomacy is kind of like the catch-all for like talking to people. It's really weird because your other choices are to lie to them or to scare the shit out of them. So,
Well, I just wouldn't make it a roll at all, is what I'm saying.
well, I'm doing that because I was going to see if you get any information or not out of them, but most of them are just too busy with their tasks. The impression you get with a lot of the hobgoblins you keep meeting is that they are like a well-oiled machine.
I can
Doing their
tell by the way
task,
that they're
trying to
always in
do it
their
within the
tents
bill.
sleeping when I meet them.
Well, not necessarily sleeping all the time, but they're definitely planning and plotting. But they're doing their work. They're hunting. They're pretty efficient. They're keeping reports and tabs. Some go to and from the camp. Others keep going in different directions. You hear that they're still searching for any survivors in the woods, and pretty much the same things every time.
Yeah, same old, same old.
Same old, same old. Would you like to move one more time for me?
Done.
You going to the troglodyte camp?
I'm passing through it.
Oh, okay. I assume you're not going to stop there at all.
No, when Sam's before passing by it.
Alrighty. Um, yeah, like none of the troglodytes stop you. You do notice as you get closer and closer to it, it's getting close to like afternoon, evening again. As you're passing the opening entrance of the cave, the minute like the light, like the rays of the light, as it's like almost like getting closer to sundown, is getting over to the crest of the hill where the lights beam onto the mushrooms in front of the cave. The mushrooms just start emitting another shriek.
They did that last time.
It did.
And nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean, if you stay and wait and see, nothing happens at this time either.
I just say that I don't give it any mind. It happened last time when I wanted them to be attacking, and they didn't, so I don't much care about it this time
Yeah.
either.
So you just pass them by. It is late again. We'll come back to you in a quick second, King. It is a new day in the encampment. And I would like one of the three of you to roll a D100, please.
I leave this one to Pandaren.
God, why do I have to make the luck checks? Alright, are you ready?
I'm ready.
96.
It's really good.
Thank God. The question is it really good for us or really good for you?
He's trying to kill us.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
To be fair, that's my job. Anyway.
No, that's not quite your job, but okay.
But the new day dawns, and there's work to do. What are you doing? I should note that nobody tried to herd animals again yesterday.
True. I will be like, let's get some stuff for the cages. Guys, I'm gonna quickly check the cave out for something.
Alright.
And
You go into the cave, and what do you see? You don't really see much because there's nothing there.
I'm detecting metal inside the cave. I'm gonna get close to the walls, and I'm gonna see if we're near anything valuable in those walls.
I mean, there's like little traces here and there. 60 feet.
50-foot cone for up to 10 minutes. So I will just scour the entire cave.
I mean, you detect like small little traces of what could be iron, but like they're minuscule. They're within like the like they're in bed. It's not like a vein of iron or anything like that, but it's just like little deposits of it here and there within the rock. Very small amounts that you can use.
Okay. If anything,
If you start like pickaxing it, maybe you can get like shave some off, but it's nothing crazy.
If we were to pickaxe it, it would be better to convert this into like a building material versus actually using it for the iron.
Yes, probably.
Okay. Yeah, no, with that, I will after I spent my first 10 minutes doing that, I will inform I believe it's Kinning who's the blacksmith.
She is.
Of that fact. They'll just be like, okay, Kinning, I'm going to get to work. However, I checked the walls of the cave. There's some iron in there, probably not enough to use for the iron, but it would probably be really good for like making like clay or something. Or like reinforcing
Not a bad
stuff.
idea. We may want to we may want to consider figuring out a way to get that out of there, don't we?
Yeah, again, I'm going
Let
to
me
be
guess, you're
checking
gonna
stuff
send people
regularly.
We don't have pickaxes though.
We don't have an anvil either. We're doomed. We won't be able to make anything.
Hold on. Give me a second. And I'll go rummaging through what we have for equipment. And I actually have
Are you gonna make a pickaxe is what you're telling me?
So could I use the masterwork weapon thing to turn hand axes into pickaxes?
No.
Okay.
Because that would just turn it into a masterwork hand axe.
Got it. Cool.
I'll give you a chance to craft a pickaxe if you want to like grind down a hand axe to that. Here's the thing though, if you do that, it's going to be a very high check. You need to get a 30 or higher to get it right.
You shouldn't have told me that. Do you want to know why? I'm doing it. I am 100%
I know, and you have a good
doing
chance
it.
of still hitting that. You
And the
still have a
difference
good
is
chance
going
of
to
hitting that.
be, yep, I won't use one of our hand axes. We have a masterwork battle axe that's broken.
You do have a broken battle axe.
So I will use that. I will use that broken battle axe so we don't lose any weaponry if I fuck it up.
God, maybe this kid does have some brains after all.
All right, go ahead and roll.
And yeah, here we go.
If you
39.
do this, you're not building.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm
you
fully
got it.
aware.
If
I'm fully aware.
you're not building today for the huts, but yeah, you get the battle axe going.
We don't even need more huts right now because we've increased rotations.
You have spent the day doing it, but you are able to make a makeshift pickaxe.
Makeshift. I rolled a 39.
It's still not perfect, but it's definitely more of a pickaxe than it was before. Let's put it that way.
All right, cool. So like at the end of the day, I'm like, "There's the pickaxe." I just walk by.
Like literally, this is like a pickaxe that it's literally like an improvised pickaxe because it's not like tapered or heated or in the shape of what one would be like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kind of just like literally force it into that shape with your craft
100%.
skill.
But like I walk by kidding, I'm like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I made a pickaxe."
Kinning just rolls her eyes and she says, "Of course she did."
Yep.
I'm assuming Auburn's going to do a handle animal again.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems likely.
That's better. Roll me a d4. Let's see what you get. Anybody want to roll the d4?
2.
Sirach, you got a 2. She comes back with a sheep.
Beep, pog. That means also clothing.
Yeah.
Well, you got one sheep. And it's meh.
Well, it's a start.
So now
Cheer excuse.
she says it is a start. I guess we could slaughter it and get some meat off it immediately if you want, or we can milk it.
The moment she
It
says
is best
milk,
advised to to keep it around.
I'm like, it's been so long since I've had milk.
You could get so the way it works is if it's a captive animal like this, like the sheep is, you can generate 1 provision point every 3 days in the form of like milk and cheese and all that stuff. Or you can slaughter it immediately to get 2 provision points, but then it's dead.
We
Obviously, you
keep it
can shear
alive.
it as well,
Yeah.
and you can shear it as well. That's perfectly fine too.
Shear it. I say we don't shear it yet because of this time of year, and that would just be torture to this animal.
Seems reasonable.
But no, I think we keep this thing for milk.
Yeah, I'm down for keeping this.
She says, "That's a good idea. You just built the cage, right? We could put it in there."
Oh,
When she
we
says
could,
that, I'm like, why do we have to put it in a cage? It's a sheep.
we could fence in the pasture.
We don't really have a pasture.
I'll deal with it tomorrow. It's just a goddamn fence.
It doesn't seem difficult to section off a little bit of ground for a sheep.
The sheep just goes, eh.
No insult, sheep.
God damn it!
I guess we should also do our hunting for the day.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
While they're hunting, the next spell I will be putting in my book that night will be indeed Summon Monster 2.
Anton will do trap maintenance.
That's a level. That's a level 2 spell, so you need a 17
Got it.
in your spellcraft.
I will see if I get a +2 from the school, but I don't think so.
It's a conjuration school. I don't believe that's your school.
No. That is true. I am transmutation.
God, the hunters are doing poorly.
well,
Sturrock and
good.
one other are able to get 6 in total for the day. 6
Got it.
provisions, just small game.
Or-
Forvel, you do get the spell in, and go ahead, Anton.
he's just doing maintenance on the traps he's already made, and like moving them around, resetting them, so the animals don't get wise to where they are.
Yep, you. That's all set and good, and you have that all ready to go.
I also think that night I would actually inform Aubryn of the scrolls that I cannot use, and make
Yeah,
sure that she has
they're
access to them
aware.
as like, I don't care about these. They're useless to me. There's some healing stuff here. Like, rock what you want to deal with.
Oh no, Yeah, she's aware of all that stuff. She knew that already.
But I'm just making sure it's like, yeah, no, these other spells, don't, I'm taking those, but these ones, yeah, do what you want.
Meanwhile, and we'll come back to you guys after another day. King, I need you to move again, please.
I'm rolling a D2. On a 1, I move towards where the Manticore is. On a 2, I just head south. Towards the Manticore
Oh.
that I don't know exists.
Fun.
I can't meta. I know it exists out of character. I don't know it exists in character.
Let's see if the Manticore knows you exist.
We should have put up a sign that said "Manticore here, run away."
Now, the problem is you'd have to put that up in every direction you could possibly approach the Manticore from.
I may have just revolutionized our building process.
I call it turpentine.
Oh, the duration for this spell is trash.
Do you have
I call it Listerine.
Do you have I know you're not technically stealthing, but can you roll your dexterity here? Theta?
I've
Oh,
been
wow, look at that.
spotted.
Oh no.
I've killed a werewolf. Now to watch me kill a Manticore. They said it couldn't be done. And I didn't. They were right. Sometimes the crowd is right.
Yo, this spell is trash.
What spell?
Summon monster 2. It's only because of the duration.
Yeah, it lasts like a couple of minutes per level.
No.
Right?
I wish it was minutes. I dragged it over
Rounds?
from the compendium. 1 round per level.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
not
why it wasn't a
horrible.
big deal with the summoner to replace it with my Eidolon thing. Because it replaces the first level, and then the second level shows up, and it's like, I don't fucking care about that anymore. I've got the Eidolon forever. I don't need a summon monster.
Like, I could have just majorly boosted our building capacity with one of the summons.
Well,
But I
what the
got
hell were you
over
going to
2
summon
rounds.
to boost capacity?
A giant worker ant.
Ah. I mean, the ant will last 2 rounds. 2 rounds is about 11 seconds, so like about half a minute,
Hey,
maybe.
summon a tentacle monster.
Not
That
even
seems like
half a
enough
minute.
time.
It'll show up and like move one thing and then be gone.
I mean, that's how you can move shit. Yeah.
I'm not wasting a second level spell
Anyway,
slot on
King, you never know when it'll be useful.
that. True.
There's probably like summoning feats
King,
or something.
You have some friends here, King. Do you see them?
No.
God damn it! I don't know why they're not showing up.
Are they on the wrong layer?
Maybe he's telling me they're imaginary.
That-
King has no friends.
King has no
There they
friends.
go.
So sad.
Oh, it's Jesus. Jesus is back.
Oh god.
Alright, who played...
roll
That's bad
initiative.
for them.
Coriel played Jesus last time, so I guess that means Arcloid's playing Jesus, and Pando's back to whichever one of these two is in charge. Great, or something like that.
Is this Jesus?
Yeah, when...
Yeah.
That is yes. That's Wilson. Apparently, his
Wyclef
name is
Jesus.
Wilson Jesus Wilson now.
Yeah.
How much have they healed since their last fight?
It's
been like 5 days.
It's been 5 days. They're basically close to fully health at this point.
Okay.
For the sake of this combat, we're at full health, just mostly because
Full
it's a
health.
fucking manticore.
Yeah, it's a fucking manicore. I don't know. That's kind of a big thing.
I gotta point out that this manicore was gonna. We'll see what happens. Anyway, are you ready?
I like to think that the next sentence was "die of old age," but we'll see what happens.
I know, right? You know what? Let's get in it.
You need to unlock Jesus for me so I can access the sheet.
I love how his official name now is Jesus.
Let's get in
Yeah.
it was what Daryl said about the Manticore.
It was.
Ah, King. Never gonna roll above 10 on an initiative check.
Never lucky.
You should have control of it now, Arclight.
Oh no, King is always lucky. He just never gonna act first.
Never fast.
I like how Wilson is married to Winsley Wilson. I love it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
But you were just
But the
laughing
fact that
about
he's
it.
married is
Just-
an interesting little wrinkle, and that one didn't
Whatever.
even.
Guess I should switch to. So fighting a manticore, huh?
Yep. Do you have control, Arclight?
Yes, I just need to roll initiative now. I'm sorry, it took me so long to do. Looking for initiative on the sheet.
INIT.
It's at
It
the
should
top
be
of the
under.
sheet.
Yeah.
It's why I said in it.
Oh, there it is.
Rolling some in it.
I got a 13.
Didn't have the token selected.
Oops. Now it's official.
Tyrion, you're up first. Hold on one more second. We need music. We need some peppy music.
Yeah, peppy music as we watch these 3 NPCs die.
I mean,
Hey,
that might happen.
we are a well-trained military garrison. We will work together and we will succeed. We will flanks. It will be beautiful.
Just outflank and destroy him in detail, even though he's only one guy.
Remember how
Yeah.
you guys almost got
Don't worry
destroyed
about
by 2 dogs last time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys really upped your game trying to take out a Manticore, which I guess is
We
in
negotiated.
some aspect a higher level dog.
I was just peacefully negotiating.
Is it geese arm reach?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
pole arm.
Yeah, yes, it has reach 10 feet.
Yeah, I just noticed it above the melee rather than below where I was looking.
It's my favorite weapon in this game. Only because of how inconvenient it looks.
I'm going to call him my geese
Tyrion,
arm.
you're up first.
Okay. Tyrion
Son.
is going to go to his usual position to protect his commander. And now Tyrion is committed to the point where he will go for a stab, saying, "Please submit to the will of Molthune," and stab at the same time.
Go for it.
Here we go. Masterwork disarm. 18 to hit, max damage.
Holy that's a hit.
Give me a bigger target, I'll hit it.
Fuck. Okay.
And I think I only
He felt
tapped
that one.
once.
Wilson.
Let's see. Looking for my speed, 30 feet. Going there, attacking with the G's arm. And sucking.
16. Oh, fuck, I destroyed a sheet. 16 is a miss, though. Gatlin.
Alright. So Gatlin is gonna call out to her comrades, as combat is starting, but whatever. Fuck initiative. Stay on his flanks and out of his reach. And then shoot him in the face, hopefully. With an 18 for 6.
That is a hit, and I got signed out of roll 20.
You
Smooth.
shot so good, you hit Robert's computer.
I hit Robert's computer.
Remember, the most dangerous spaces to stand while attacking a dragon are in front and in back.
Yeah.
Also, remember that the heavy crossbow is a full round reload, and I believe it literally bit you in the face last time you used it.
Yep, time to switch weapons.
While
I'm
you're
waiting
logging
for it
back
to
in,
load up.
I mean, I'm just gonna take a move action and stow it, really, because I'm not reloading that thing.
The next spell I will be getting through learning is Endure Elements, which will be able to help out a whole bunch of people if there is a particularly rough time.
Oh yeah, I basically have that right now. As a barbarian.
Alright, well, time to take some punishment.
I'm probably the one taking
Alright,
punishment.
I'm back.
Oh, most certainly.
Did the music stop playing or no?
Nope.
No, it's still going.
Oh, good. The Manticore now. You notice he immediately starts trying to take off, and both of you guys can get an attack of opportunity on it.
Oh yeah, this guy ain't going nowhere.
Dog.
As it
He's
goes
just
to
gonna
fly
reach
off,
out and touch someone.
I am.
Oh no, he's
going
not
up and
flying off.
fuck
He's
it.
just.
Trying to.
He's not trying to fly
the air.
off. He's just hovering now above you. That's all.
Oh yeah, but even so, I'm still. Please, we wish to speak to you about the good grace of Molthune, and I'm trying to rip it down.
Go ahead. Did it come up?
Yeah.
Yeah, only Jesus.
We got a 25 and a 14.
25 for 7 damage.
Yeah, that's a hit. I can't see it for some reason. It's still not coming up.
Yeah, so I got a 14 and so a 14 to hit for 8 damage.
I mean, if you're still loading, then
Yep.
it's probably.
Yeah, roll 27.
That might be
and
why,
I'm
because
with
there's so much shit. There's so much shit on this thing that's making it load slow.
Yeah. But I guess he flies now.
He's always could fly, but now he's hovering above Tyrion and the two that he can probably hit some pretty decently. Tyrion and Gatlin specifically are his targets.
How high in the
Are
air?
you ready? He's I gotta need the sheet for that, but I know he's hovering at least 10 to 15 feet.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm good to go.
And you notice, from his who do you go after?
Well, you just said Tyrion and Gatlin.
Did just say that.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to. Well, he can. I thought he could hit both, but he can't. He can only hit.
Well, I mean, one of them is literally standing in front of the other one.
Oh no, I lied. He can actually hit both. So Tyrion and Gatlin. He's splitting this up 2 and 2. First 2 to Tyrion, second 2 to Gatlin. You see spikes coming out of his tail, just fleeing them at you.
Fucking manicores and their tail spikes.
The first 2 are for Tyrion, second 2 are Gatlin. So I'm assuming the 13 misses.
Yeah, take 6.
Okay, so Gatlin takes 6. Tyrion, you take 16.
Yep. So I am now at 6 health.
Fucking hell.
Awesome.
Tyrion takes that and remembers his training and the little mist stabs going in, and he winces in pain.
There you go. King, in extreme endurance, is that what you just did?
No,
No,
we
he
were
was just
talking
showing
about it. Yeah. That he said his next spell was that, and I said I got that as a barbarian.
Well, it is your turn, and you can go now.
I just stumbled upon this fight. I'm gonna stay back and do the same thing I did in their last fight.
Christ.
Kick him in the face.
Yeah, it surely won't come after you later. Nothing like that could ever happen.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I've already got that part measured out. I just need to wait and see what happens in the first part.
Tyrion, go ahead. You're going to try and stab it. It is about...
I got reach,
It
baby.
actually is in the air. Hold on a second.
I mean, apparently it looks to me like one of you is almost already dead, and the other one can't be that great either, so...
It's hovering in place about...
If it's 20 feet, I can't reach it. If it's 15, I'm good.
It would be 15. I actually forgot to make a roll for him, so give me a second.
I mean, it doesn't hurt
Okay.
that it could spike across the entire fucking map, so...
Yeah.
Come on! What the fuck? Pardon my... everything is frozen again.
Oh, that's such a cool name for a spell, but I can't get it.
Everything's frozen.
Everything on Roll20 or
refresh.
on Discord too.
Roll 20.
Oh, there it goes. He got a 16 fly.
All
And
right,
then
he's
one
hovering.
fly.
All
A
right.
1 fly. Yeah.
Yeah, ignore the 1. He is 15 feet in the air, so you can still technically hit him.
Is the music I'm hearing playing from Robert when he talks the battle music
think
that the
so.
rest of you guys are hearing?
No. I think that's
I'm
just
not hearing anything.
different.
Okay. Well, I recognize that
19
my...
to hit.
That was a clock.
11 damage.
I just recognize that the tab that the game is in is trying to play music, but I have it muted. So I was wondering, is that his snappy battle music that I'm hearing?
No, that was a clock on the wall that my parents have because I'm in their house, remember?
Yeah, it sounded like a clock.
Yeah.
Me
so
remembering that you're in their house has nothing to do with what music I hear.
Tyrion is in the fight of his life, but he will not abandon his troop. So he strikes with precision, dealing 11 damage.
Wilson Jesus Wilson is nobody's fool. He's going to approach this manticore from the side to not give it either the front or rear advantage in its natural weaponry. He will now reach out and touch someone with his G's arm. And critically smash.
Oof.
I'm assuming you guys have to be standing right under it to hit it, right?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
he will
you-
move there.
Yeah, because it was above. No, yeah.
Yeah, you just have to be within 1 square of it.
So I'm assuming you're getting the benefit of the doubt on that last 1 foot.
None of your rolls are coming up for me, by the way.
I
He
got
just
a
hit it for 24
27.
damage.
8 plus 24.
No, it's 24.
Oh, okay.
8 is if
Yeah,
you didn't
apparently
crit, 24 is if you did crit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
on a
so you
19
actually crit?
confirm.
Oh god, you actually crit for 24 damage?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
maxed on 1 die.
He rolled 2 4s, a bunch of 3s. Mostly he rolled a bunch of 3s.
Yeah, because
Is
the
Jesus
or
a
at
big
least-
hero?
He has the plus 3s from the ability score.
because the damage is a 2d4, so he doubled 2d4. So you rolled a bunch of dice.
Yeah. So yeah, 24 damage. Jesus.
It's dead.
Well-trained military troop.
Well trained, not even close.
Okay.
Well, that's
I
very
am now adding to his
disappointing.
bio info that he ain't nobody's fool.
Yeah.
You
He
hit
is
the
nobody's
exact
fool.
amount. You hit the exact amount of HP he had left.
Yeah, go figure it was Jesus that did it.
Afterwards, handshake
Oh my
between
fucking
me and my
God.
close friend. As we worked together to take down this mighty beast that would not join us.
I can't wait for the rest of the campaign just to be a bunch of us who sit in camp, me who wanders around, and these three assholes who show up to kill every boss monster.
Every single one. Like by the end, these guys are going to be higher level than us.
All your rolls just showed up for me finally.
I
Oh,
mean,
that's
I
good.
would love it if they didn't level up at all and that they just kept beating improbable odd fights.
Nat 20s all the fucking time.
Well, I don't know how it happened, but these 3 level 2 NPCs beat this level 19 solo boss monster.
He's actually a CR5.
No, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Though
You
it seems
did
like
57 damage on him
yeah,
in a round and a half. That's
Yep.
all the HP
we got
he had.
very lucky.
Oh
He
yeah.
was literally next round. He was going to start flyby attacking you all and just staying up in the air,
I mean, if he
just
had.
either spiking you
All he
or
literally had to do
going
is
like
fly
in or
up
out.
another 4 feet, and he would have been
Yeah.
No.
invincible.
No,
Oh, not
that's the thing. I
invincible.
couldn't because I couldn't do that because I wanted to get the hover so he could do the spikes and attack that turn.
Yep.
If I did the full round action from the fly up high in the air, then he couldn't be hit.
Like I said, he had an attack range that was the
Well,
entire map.
The world says luck is on the soldier's side this time,
Apparently so.
as they
Anyway,
continue to mount against the odds.
Well, that's one more thing on the map you don't need to track anymore.
no, it's not. I guess. King, what do you do?
Well, long time no see. I guess you were just gonna leave me behind, is that it?
Just whips around.
Take position
Oh
here.
god, it's this guy.
By the way,
Load crossbow.
Are you gonna loot the Manticore?
Apparently they're
fucking-
gonna
Yeah.
kill me, I guess.
There's a
What?
suspicious man in the way.
I don't know. They apparently don't remember me either.
Oh, I remember you. I'm
Yeah,
just
but you
listening
just-
to the
Yeah.
boss's orders.
You just took fighting position, and the other one's reloading crossbow to aim at me. So, that's what I'm saying. Apparently, I'm gonna get murdered by the luckiest fucking trio that ever existed.
Yeah.
That's fine. If I go down, I'm gonna go down swinging. I am an invincible rager, after all.
Are you literally gonna
Yep.
roll initiative and fight
No.
these three?
Why are you
No, not
asking
really.
me that? They're the ones who are marching up.
I'm in a defensive position. I am not
Yeah.
acting hostile unless there's a problem.
Okay, your boss is effectively loading and pointing a gun, which is not a defensive position.
Hey, I never
To
said I
me
was
it is.
pointing it. I just
To
said
me, it is.
loaded. Oh, it's you. The fucking
Oh, say something racist.
not at all the way I was going with that, but okay.
He's my man.
So what did they actually
I've got
learn?
work friends.
They didn't learn anything. They just,
Really?
you guys just, they just went away because
Well, the goal was to like wait to see what his move was and stay nearby the camp and see what he does.
he didn't do anything. He just kind of
But he just kind of came
went
in,
away.
then
Yeah,
left.
kind of came
right?
and went. So you guys left too.
Oh, I left to do what I said, and you guys didn't even wait to verify if what I was saying was true. You just left
Well,
immediately.
I was trying to, but apparently miscommunication. Because the plan was stay there, stake out the place until until King comes back. If he comes back with hostile intentions, then obviously don't stay there. If he doesn't, then kind of see what he's gonna do.
Wait,
and then-
out of character. Are you remembering something completely different?
I remember you heading there, talking with the dudes, which we didn't know about, coming back with nobody, but I wasn't really there to
No, you guys had left
Like,
before I ever came back.
Yeah, that
so
wasn't
what
the
happened was we
intention.
saw that. So, in game, what happened was we saw that he was giving us the runaround.
No, you suspected me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the moment that I left to go
the goal.
talk to the camp, air quotes, you guys left immediately.
That's not
Yeah.
what I said, though. I said we were gonna, like, hide out, basically, not just straight up leave. But yeah.
Well, I know that I was gone for maybe an hour. No, a day. I was gone for a day because we were
Yeah,
we
it
were a
was a
square.
while.
Yeah, I was gone for a day, and I came back, and you guys were gone.
Because it was basically just we didn't want to get ambushed.
No,
And
I
we wanted
mean,
to see what you were
completely
doing, but
reasonable.
yeah,
I'm not saying that.
just
I'm just saying.
miscommunication of actions.
Yeah, I'm saying that we have two completely different memories of what went down.
It's the
Yeah.
Rashomon effect.
Well, I think it's just because we didn't get to fully say what we were gonna do, because we ended before we really got back there.
Well, no, because you guys said that you
Or
were going to
something.
leave, and then you left, and then we went through my whole thing with the encampment.
Well,
Yeah,
the intent.
that's
I said
what
we were
I
gonna
thought it
hide
was.
out,
That's
not
why-
leave. Is the thing.
Oh no, because remember I remember I specifically said, "Oh, so we're never going to see these three guys again," which apparently wrong. But
Apparently,
and you guys said, "Yeah, probably not." That you understood that leaving probably meant these guys were just going to disappear into the story somewhere.
yeah, but my intention was not leave. It was hide out and see what happens. Is what I'm saying.
Well, clearly that didn't
I
happen
see.
either because you
But apparently
assholes
they
are
just
here.
left. Yeah, apparently they just left. So I don't fucking. They saw you not come back for like a while, and were just like, "Yeah, this is suspicious. Let's leave."
My assumption was that you were leaving, not that you were hiding out. Just so you know.
Yeah.
So I misunderstood it.
It's
Regardless, though, they're here again. So what are
Yeah,
you gonna
I already
do?
said my thing, and then they marched. And then they formed up like I'm the asshole.
Yeah.
Well,
What are
clearly you're
you?
being aggressive towards my commander.
What are your intentions here?
With what words? I figured battle-hardened soldiers like you could take a little bit of wordplay.
What are your intentions here?
What do you mean? What are my intentions? What are you doing here?
We're moving away
Oh,
south.
Fought a manticore.
I saw that. I mean, why
Oh,
did you? Where were you? I came back to the camp, and the camp was gone.
Well, we still can't trust you, and it seemed like you were taking too long.
What do you mean still?
So we decided we should
At what point did it become
look at
still?
other options.
I think by now he's proved that we can trust him.
To be fair,
I
Arkwood, I
do
did
not
fail an insight check versus deception check, so they do have the
Yeah.
grounds to not
We
trust
do
me.
know that he kind of
You
lied.
can do that.
Yeah.
You can do that. Sense motives and everything.
No, I'm
if
saying
you
that they
want.
already did that.
Yeah, we've
Yeah.
already confirmed that. I refuse to trust someone who does not acknowledge their position and right to be part of the forces of Molthune.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's very dogmatic. What are you doing out here?
This is what I do. I scout the wilds. I keep people safe.
Well, if the camp is truly farther north, then why aren't you out scouting around there?
What are you talking about? I met you, though, at this far south before.
He did.
Okay, I wasn't here for that. But still.
You were literally here for that. This is where you took them over.
I don't know.
Oh.
Still, well, we're going to continue south back towards, our realm. Clearly there was nothing for us to be gained here with you and your people.
I wouldn't do that.
And why should we believe you?
If you keep heading south, you're going to hit an encampment.
What kind of encampment?
A human one. I think it's mostly human.
And?
I don't know. They probably wouldn't appreciate you.
They wouldn't appreciate the glory of Molthune? We have no
No,
harmful intentions with them.
hold on. I'm trying to think out of character if I know about the spy or not. I have been in the encampment, so I've been around to talk to people for a long time. I'm not the character who outed the spy. That was my previous character, but I'm assuming that there's the possibility that I would know since I was there for quite a while talking to everybody.
You would have been you would have been informed.
Right.
Yeah, you would know.
So I'm just trying to think about how that information comes into play when 3 Molthune soldiers up here.
Yeah. Also, if it's a human encampment, and we were supposed to be going to a human encampment,
Right,
and then
but
you
if
let us not to a human encampment,
you don't know about the other one
or at least
not
we
being.
think.
Yeah, I mean, you know that I lied. You have no idea what I lied about.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with inside checks. You know I'm a liar. I could just be saying your ass isn't fat in that armor.
Alright, well that's just a lie.
Usually the inside check is based off of like the last thing or idea or sentence that you were saying.
Right, but they inside checked me without really me saying much. Hey,
True.
is this guy on the level, basically, is what they are asking. I was like, no,
So,
this guy is super sketch.
So why
Anyway, what is your
shouldn't
plan?
we go to this camp?
They already found your spy.
Does Gatlin have any information about that?
I mean, you know there are spies that are out in this area from the past. You don't know necessarily like who he's talking about or any specific spies. That's something that Mulhoon does, all the time. They send out spies just to watch troop movement, like basically just to see if there's any like actual troop movements or weird activity going on the borders.
Okay.
Not necessarily to attack.
Our spy?
Yes, he identified himself as a Molthune spy.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's fine. You don't have to know. They've captured a Molthune spy in their midst, and it's not going to look good to have 3 Molthune soldiers then follow up behind.
I turned back. Do I need to make one? Make one an offer, boss?
I was there the whole time, you asshole. I know what that means.
He's giving us information, but we could just divert our route a bit, if this is true, and they are hostile to us.
I'm just checking if I need to give him the pamphlet.
Hold off.
All right.
And what exactly do you think we should do then?
Who are you asking?
No, he's asking me. I said,
orc.
yeah, I'm just thinking for a moment. If you were to head southeast from this direction, a number of days you would hit a old hunting cabin, and from there you would be able to follow the river to the west, and that should take you the direction you're looking to go without, to my knowledge, hitting anything hostile. I mean, that doesn't include anything that's wandering around, like patrols and whatnot, but I can't really keep any of that in mind since I came from the north from the last time I was in this
Sense
area.
motive.
Here's the problem with that. I'm not even going to roll against you here. I'm not lying.
100%. I'm still rolling. I don't trust you.
Yeah,
I
but you
wanna give you
can't
a
get
pamphlet.
what my motive is from that. All you can tell is that I'm not lying.
Well,
Cool.
and why would you be giving us this information?
for your best interests, I guess. It doesn't help me to have an entire population on edge because they think the soldiers are coming after them. It probably doesn't help you very much to have a bunch of peasants rise up against what they think are foreign invaders. It just doesn't help anybody.
All right, time for a group huddle.
Yep.
I want to get in there.
Well, he seems to be free with his information, and he isn't wrong. If there really was a Molthune spy in the area, then we should report it back, that they've been captured and revealed themselves.
You're right. You're always right. I say we do that.
Yes, I am. Well, I guess we'll have to divert southeast a bit from our previous plan, but if it's just an encampment, we should be able to go southeast for a few miles and then continue straight south again. Or follow the river once we get to it.
I said a few days.
A few days? Okay. A few days and then follow the river and go south.
Yeah, because on the overmap, every hex is like a day's worth of travel.
Okay.
So it's like...
Well, I mean, that's still like a few miles, right?
Well, it'd be like 6 miles per, but there's
Yeah.
like an amount of miles you can march per day sort of scenario going on.
Okay. Yeah, so if that's the case, then I believe that should be our current objective instead of our previous one.
I think that's the best objective we've had today.
You know, the best part about this, I feel like, is like you guys are amnesia soldiers, and that you don't know what your original mission was. You just took over at some point, and it's like, okay,
Yeah,
we've
this
been
is
dropped
like-
into the battlefield. What's that?
It's like the corporal got promoted to like staff sergeant and he's like, we're doing something.
Your mission was to investigate what's going on in this area because you kept hearing rumors of what looked like a buildup of activity. You didn't know if it was like a military push from Nirmathas or not.
Well, if there is an encampment around, then people would have to be fleeing from something. Obviously.
It
So
might be this
we
guy.
know the rough location of the encampment. We know there was a spy that was caught here. We know there was apparently a Manticore right there, and it's just dead.
Oh,
That's
what
not
that
really
was.
a problem now. Yes, there's legends and stories and
I don't believe in anything. I
nothing
don't
much
see.
for us.
Yeah, for you, it's just the Empire and your Lord and Savior over here, Jesus Christ.
For king and country.
Yep.
Though we know there's not we don't know exactly what's going on around here still. I'm gonna look over to King. Tell me, why exactly is there an encampment out in the middle of the forest?
Okay, Rob, I need your quick reminder. What's the name of the original town again?
The town is known as Phaendar.
Phaendar.
Phaendar? Okay, well, see, that's the town I was remembering, but there's also that first edition, fifth edition first level adventure that also...
Phandelver?
Yeah, it starts with a PH.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, okay, am I remembering the right
Yeah.
one?
Phaendar.
Yeah, they're the survivors of Phaendar.
Survivors?
Yes. Did you not see the giant stone tower thing that's being constructed on the ruins of the city? Town?
They have not seen that yet. No.
Well, I mean, that mix of sarcasm and information, it's how I deliver
Yeah.
everything.